Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing?
Hello, everybody.
Sorry, a little bit late, but as is usual for my streams.
Been all there.
How are you, Chris?
I'm doing good. Looking forward to the weekend. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. Recovered from the conference this weekend, and then now it's all like, need to start preparing for Barnsley.
Oh yes. How was the thingy for the weekend?
Yeah, really good. Lots of packs full of information as usual.
Nice.
Nice to see everyone there because some of the people there only see literally there and that's it. Sometimes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, nice to see. Yeah, it's just such a nice mix of people at that event.
Nice.
So because it's a mix of zoo, private shops, trade, vet, conservationists, everything, and all with kind of similar points of view as well, and wanting just to improve things and wanting to learn from everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, Donna.
Hello, Rob. Hello, Donna.
Very good. And then with real nice mix of talks.
Nice.
And stuff from people. And what's nice is it's as much as it's it's the British Herpetological Society and Advanced Herpetological Husbandry Joint Conference. It's international as well. So we had speakers come over from the US.
Cool.
So Texas Turtles. They came over. Actually, represent Texas Turtles.
That's cool.
Really cool guys. Done 2 talks. Yeah. Had a researcher come over from Arizona.
Nice.
And then, she's at another PhD. She's doing her PhD at the moment. She's actually British, but she's running her own lab in Florida. Came over to do a talk on what she's doing in Florida. What's called Herp Lab, and Herp is an acronym for a longer name, which is one of the few labs now worldwide that is doing scientific research with reptiles for husbandry and welfare things, rather than conservation or ecology or anything like that. It's purely let's look at what is what science says in terms of husbandry and welfare.
Well, that's cool.
And at the moment they're concentrating on crested geckos, and then it will be basically public access studies and stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
And hopefully all 3 of those people will be coming on streams at some point, hopefully.
Oh, that'd be cool. Excellent.
They also they'd be interested, so
cool.
I'll try and keep in contact with them all and
arrange
stuff, and have first guests on from the States, but talking some really cool stuff.
Excellent. Awesome.
So we'll be at Barnsley, done it?
Yep, be at Barnsley.
I'm ready for that. So, but it's so cool. We also had not speakers, but there was a whole table of keepers that came over from Denmark just for the conference, just to see what was going on. And there was even a private keeper that came all the way from China.
Wow, well, that's cool.
So first time I had that, and just to see what we're doing, because he wants to improve what's going on in China in terms of their husbandry and how they keep stuff. And
that's cool.
What we had to say, in the UK with everything. So that's some dedication.
Yeah.
That's cool. Really good. I mean, the days are full on.
Yeah.
Lots of information.
Because it's both days. You've got conference,
uh-huh.
and is it from like early in the morning till?
So there's a whole program,
Oh,
conference program. Basically, all the sponsors of the conference as well.
nice, cool.
Which most of them had stalls there, even just showing them what they got. So like Viperia were there, showing off their Vivs, and they put one in a raffle. Arcadia and Habitat were there showing products. Same with Zoom Ed, Exoterra were there, somehow allowed to sell products.
Oh, they were selling products.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Peregrine were there. Showing off their products. Habitat. Safe for showing off their products and put all the products on their table into the raffle.
Nice. So I'm listening. I'm just gonna read.
Wildlife Global Safaris, who probably recognise from the Invert shows because that's Nick, along with Stu.
Oh, right, okay.
Nick turned up on the second day, sort of thing that he'd never been before, and he was like, "Oh, this is awesome." I was like, "Yeah, it is."
Nice.
So, and then also like on the first day, Professor Mark O'Shea was there, selling his books, which did buy another one of his books.
Yeah.
I finally got his Thanks to the World book.
Oh, awesome. Oh,
I've got his Lizards of the World and his Frogs of the World. He's normally there at least for one day, if not two days, and signed by him. And also got a photo with him because I basically grew up reading Mark O'Shea stuff and watching Mark O'Shea stuff because he was essentially our version of Steve Irwin in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
His own team show, going out there catching reptiles.
Yeah.
Showing off reptiles. And then, in terms of also, registration was 8 till 9 to register. It was basically go in, get coffee, and mingle around and have a chat with people. Yeah, and then on day one, first talk was a friend of mine, James Dale of Aquatect. He owns and runs Aquatect, which is basically a enclosure design company for zoos, essentially.
Okay.
So builds various zoo enclosures for reptiles, amphibians, aquatics, even rodents and stuff, and does all the rock work and basically everything like that sort of thing. So really cool.
Nice.
And then we had one from Rachel Pixline from Arizona on black and white tegus. Which was a really, really interesting talk. It was based on their phenotypic plasticity and hybridization delineation amongst invasive tegus.
That's cool. Yeah.
That was super interesting, some of that stuff. Then we had Viviana from Texas Turtles talking about basically the conservation work that they do with the turtles and tortoises in Texas, which right from a tiny species, the Texas tortoise, which is tiny, right up to the alligator snapping turtles.
Nice.
Sort of thing, and kind of everything from like the outreach that they do and stuff, which is cool. There we had, workshops, which you had a choice of workshops to go to, which you had to book into beforehand. So it was like, which I missed that email, so I didn't book any.
Oh, you didn't do any workshops?
I sort of crashed in on the ones that I could crash in on that weren't in like tiny rooms kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't do the rock work, but I'd done rock work with, only a few weeks ago with Zoofab, and that one was like maximum 25 people, and certainly the first day more than 25 people went down to that. Then the second day they're like, we will be counting people. That'll do it, sort of thing. So I did see on the sunlight power density importance of measurement one because that's one I'm still getting my head around in some ways of measuring power density of lamps rather than measuring heat.
Yeah.
For reptiles. Yeah. Rockwork Workshop. There was also a practical workshop on creating lighting, or how to set up your lighting in Vivs, which I done last year. As I've already done that one. And the other one was vet Q&A, but that was like and that was filled both times. I was like, I'm not going to be able to sneak in on this one. Yeah. Update from Chaz Thompson of Raptor and Snakes and Adders in terms of Raptor's policy on delirious genes. So things like the spider raw python, enigma leopard geckos, lemon frost leopard geckos, and like what their policy is and how it's going. How it's going and what's changed. What might be being added to it. The stuff I've recommended of what they're basically saying their member shops do not sell and what's not recommended to breed.
Yeah.
And stuff and what potential ones that may be going on. And they look at that every 6 months and discuss the different morphs that are on it and what isn't on it. I mean, and then the vet Derek was sort of followed up with his take on morphs from a vet's perspective, and he's part of the sort of team that looks at it all and stuff and go, because he looks at it obviously from like, right, is there ill health caused by these genes? If there's not, we don't need to worry because there are stable morphs and mutations out there. So, and it's more a case of it seems from what Chaz and what Aaron was saying, it seems to be more a case of when you get certain morphs, if you breed like the two of the same together to create the super form of that morph or whatever, that's not where the problems come.
Right.
Sort of thing. So, like, bearded dragons, leatherback, bearded dragons, fine. They're fine. They're stable. But if you breed two leatherback bearded dragons together, you get a silkback. Not good. And sort of thing. They basically don't want to see those being bred.
Yeah.
Essentially. So it's things like that. And like Motley, I think they say Motley Boas possibly absolutely fine. But Motley to create like Super Motley, not good.
Oh, okay.
And it seems to be like when you're doing that and creating like the super forms and stuff. That's where the problems are rising or being put out.
Don't IHS ban any super genes? Don't they?
The IHS tend to take basically because some things like the spiral python was banned years ago in terms of for the shows and stuff. And Repta has sort of taken on what been done by the FBH, and they're sort of still working on it and the things and looking at what breeders report to them, what keepers report to them, what vets report to them, and stuff. Before they made it, and it's not just like one person making this decision; it's a bunch of people. But basically, the IHS basically say, I've said they'll go with whatever Repta suggest. In terms of it, it's only Repta shops, member shops get banned from it. Like you don't have to be a member to be if you're a shop, you don't have to be a member.
Yeah,
the trade association sort of thing for it, so they're there to help out, kind of thing, and be there if things do go wrong.
Yeah,
and so. And the basis, some of these genes, not every single one that has these genes or these morphs necessarily will have issues, but there's enough of them that do that are like, we need to be responsible before government tells us otherwise.
Yeah.
Essentially. And then we're about sort of biosecurity amongst reptile amphibian keepers. how to mitigate the risk of disease and spillover from captivity to wild. So, like, from surveys, like, there's from Alexia, and she was saying a lot of people in like her surveys were saying, "Yep, they're worried about the environment and all this, that, the other, or disease spread," but then getting their amphibian water or their substrate from their animals and just chucking it in the garden, sort of thing. I was like, well, if you got any pathogens, you've just put it into the environment, kind of thing. So it's like, what's high risk, what's low risk, and stuff like that. And what people can do as private keepers and stuff with these things to try and mitigate the risk of putting diseases out there. So, and then that was basically all the talks for day one. Then we had the zoo tour. It was basically get free rein the zoo when it's closed.
That's cool.
And then we had basically an hour in the zoo. And then dinner. Well, dinner was meant to be served at 7. It didn't get served at 7. It was later, but the bar was open. And then we had the after dinner speaker, which that was Carl Franklin of Texas Turtles. He's the founder of Texas Turtles, talking all about the alligator snappers.
That's cool.
Especially as I never realised they climb trees.
Alligator snapping turtles climb trees.
Yeah,
they're arboreal.
Yeah, he was like, I'll describe it as aquatic arboreal animals, and everyone went, huh? What? Sort of thing.
That's new.
I was like, and then he was like, yeah, no, that's very what I mean by that. And then like, where was it? Yeah, I can see. You'll see that, but picture of alligator snapper turtle up basically on a branch over the river.
So they basically do what terrapins do then.
So that's the turtle. That's the turtle there. And apparently that's 6 foot above the water.
Bloody hell! I know terrapins will go out of water and kind of sit on logs and things like that to get the sun, to get the UV rays.
That's what alligator snappers do as well.
I've never thought about that. Yeah, I mean, it kind of figures that they need to get a certain level of that as well.
And stuff. It was like, it was just like, what the hell? Even showed like old photos of someone, and I was like, just the size that they can get.
Bloody hell! I knew they got big, but that's the size of a car. Just imagine getting your arm trapped in one of their jaws and that jaw clamps.
This stuff is like,
oh, guys, everyone behave. Josh is in the house.
Hold it. All right, Josh. And then any photos of them from what Tree said it was where they'll just sit out with their head above the let me lower the brightness down a bit, maybe. Let's see if that works. No, what are you doing? So where the turtle potentially mimics a tree.
I can't make that out.
So
hard to make out.
That's the turtle.
Oh, okay.
Turtle head. That is a bit of a tree starting to come out.
Okay.
And potentially mimic this stub of a tree.
That's impressive.
Because they're like the same colour.
So there's super camouflage as well.
Yeah, although you said they've got very good at just noticing, this little triangle sitting out of the water, and that's a turtle.
So they're basically like the special forces of the turtle world, like the
in some ways.
Navy SEALs of the turtle world, where they're arboreal, they're super camouflage.
Oh, you can't see that.
I really can't see. Just looks like a white light.
Is that showing that? No,
I still can't see it. It's very, very
Snapping Turtle's private area.
okay. Different.
But then, the size of some of them.
That's scarily big.
So that's Carl, and he's certainly taller than me. Viviana, and just the size of the hand there as well.
Because alligator snapping turtles, are they common in the pet trade in the UK? Or is it the common snapping turtle?
I think Tom at Ely's had them in before, like little baby ones. I've seen them at IHS shows before.
I mean, I think personally for me, I think the fact that they get to that sort of size.
Commons are a lot more common.
Sorry? Yeah.
The commons are a lot more.
The commons don't get anywhere near as big as what they do.
No, they still get big, but yeah.
Yeah.
He did show you photos of where even common snappers have had bites taken out of their shell from alligator snappers. And all these other turtles with these triangle bites out of their shell and stuff. Where alligators have been hunted.
I'm surprised alligator snapping turtles are allowed to be kept as pets in the UK. So that's the sheer size of them. And if one not very smart person has one and thinks, "Oh look, this is funny. Check this out," and puts their hand in, that's their hand gone.
There you go. Yeah, that's Carl.
Yeah, he's taller than you.
of Texas turtles. So.
People commenting, or are they? I don't know if people have. Apparently, there was a problem with the chat.
I don't know.
It ain't started working, but then no one said anything since. So I don't know if people just don't want to talk to us. So the big question is,
and then we had a quiz.
Oh yeah, the quiz. Nice.
And then we got, and basically the day. Well, I got back to my hotel room at about 2 a.m. Sort of thing on the first day.
So you didn't stay on site, did you?
No, I was only 5 minutes down the road, but yeah.
Oh, it's always Josh Donner. It always is.
And then we had the second day.
Yeah. But the big question is, obviously you had the conferences, you looked around the zoo. Were you allowed to go on any of the rides?
No.
That's a shame.
They're all closed when we went into the zoo.
Oh yeah, it's out of season, isn't it?
The park was open that day, but we were going in after hours.
Okay. Yeah.
So they were chucking everyone out when we were walking in.
I could have kept a couple of rides open and said, "Oh, go on a roller coaster or two." Second day, kicked off with Erin Rickman Hills, who she's very much now works in Florida. From the active research projects at the Herpetological Environments and Research in Practice, or HERP lab. So she's currently studying crested geckos in terms of their husbandry and everything, and getting all the scientific data to then publish everything. Hopefully, hopefully she's going to come on a stream as well. Hopefully to chat the work that her and her team are doing. That'd be cool.
or at least someone from there, because they've got a whole social media team as well and stuff to share their work. And a friend of mine, Daryl, don't talk on his breeding efforts with amphibians, especially things like the McGoffreys. That's the one I tagged Jeremy in a photo of that one because I know he's interested in those guys.
Oh, cool.
He breeds a few different amphibians. He loves his frogs. And we had another friend of mine, Adam Radovadovic from Birmingham Wildlife Conservation Centre, the breeding of the eastern indigo snake, because he's bred those a couple of times.
Cool. So I'm listening. I'm just looking at.
Then workshops again.
Nice.
Friend of the channel, been on stream before, and we're coming on again. Thomas Marriott of Exotics Keeper magazine. His sort of second trip to New Caledonia to study crested geckos in the wild and how potentially improve things in captivity.
Okay.
So he's been there for like it was like the tail end of the dry season and then like tail end of the wet season, and see what the environment's like, what temperatures are like, what the UV is like.
Okay.
Even down to the substrate, what the substrate's like. Which is really interesting. Lots of coral.
When the substrate.
Yeah, lots of coral.
Like broken up coral.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's high in calcium then.
All this like dead coral, just all over the ground. So, because on the Isle of Pines, where pretty much all captive crested geckos descend from, is the Isle of Pines of New Caledonia.
Okay.
Where you got the beach where the beach ends, boom, it's forest, and that's where the crested geckos are.
So they live.
They're kind of across it, but there's all this coral and stuff. They're coral within the substrate because people do, is there any benefit to that? It's like only if you really want it truly naturalistic and sort of that biotope look, sort of thing. Otherwise, do the cresties need coral in their substrate? No, but
well, they don't eat their substrate. They're not like a cockroach.
But if you want it to actually look like the wild habitat, then you can put like crushed coral in.
Yeah.
And stuff and mix it in. But super cool. And so the second documentary on the crested gecko will be coming out soon.
Cool.
As well as got one coming out soon for Brawl Python, and also one for Bearded Dragon as well. And I'm getting them going out to the wild, seeing them in the wild, taking the data.
Yeah.
Stuff. What's around and stuff, and then reporting back on that, which is all incredibly useful stuff.
Cool.
And then we had another one. A second talk from Rachel Pickstein on lizards and legacy, how herpetology heroes learn to balance science, husbandry, and stewardship. So basically, of doing like the outreach sort of stuff and events and things with animals and getting people interested in conservation and this and the other through the use of animals. They go to in Arizona, like a real large, essentially Comic-Con, but like a independent Comic-Con to teach people on lizards.
Oh, okay.
So, but they tie it into like to Comic-Con things.
Yeah. There's a big hashtag argument going on in the chats at the
moment. And again, that was super interesting.
Nice.
They even do an outreach event for like a furry convention.
A furry convention.
They raise a lot of money for charity, it seems. $20,000 in 3 days. She's like, don't underestimate them. He's like, they're nerds like us, just more shy. But, so, but I was like, that's an insane amount of money to raise in any amount of time, but let alone, 3 days of our convention, but all for like conservation and stuff. What?
Only till Sunday, Josh has to put up with me on Sunday. Ooh.
Then last talk was another friend of mine, Mike Conaby of Rattlesnake Canyon on. His shop is one of the few shops in the UK that sells DWA snakes.
That's cool.
And it's all approved by his council, and the council will know about and everything.
Yeah,
They go on about how to go about getting your license and what you need to do and stuff.
He's one of the lucky people that it probably doesn't cost much to get the license.
Birmingham doesn't. He said because he's in Birmingham. Birmingham doesn't tend to issue them.
Oh well, they outright.
They're quite bad at. They're just like, nope, we're not interested, sort of thing.
I thought they weren't allowed to not give you it. I thought they had to.
Well, I come up with reasons of why not to, but it might be.
Yeah.
Whereas, I can't remember who he said he spoke to, but he spoke to someone more south and said that like his council was really like on board with everything and was all like, "Oh yeah, this is amazing," and the council, this other person's inspector from Mike's, had the right attitude of like, would rather work with the person and know what's what they've got and know what's in the area than not, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was like, how it should be. So well, all in all, really good conference.
Excellent. That's good.
So every year, I highly recommend anyone that's even has an interest in reptiles and amphibians to go to it because it is open to the public.
Definitely thinking about it for next year. I want to do the BTS lectures as well.
I need to get to the BTS lectures at some point. Yeah, there's so many conferences on in March. March is like conference season because it's like coming towards the end of tax year and stuff, and everyone puts their conferences on.
What hotel room? What hotel were you in?
What hotel room?
Not room. Not room.
You said
what
room.
Hotel are you in?
Does Alice know that you're trying to get in Donna's room? I don't know what Donna would say about that either.
Josh, I'm in your room, so I don't know what you're saying, what you're laughing about, mate. Are you in Barnsley? What's Barnsley Central? Which one's Barnsley Central?
Josh says room 69.
Barnsley.
And Josh says he's staying in the local bus stop.
I'm saying the local bus stop. I'm staying in the Holiday Inn in Barnsley.
Saying it.
Same. Well, it feels only just a little, just briefly going to stay in the hotel by the time we get there.
You're gonna go out there till quite late at the moment, it seems.
Oh, the Premier Inn. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think the Holiday Inn's like 7 minutes away from the venue. Looking forward to it. Bringing my Amazon Fire Stick and my PlayStation Portal. Just gonna sit in the room and play PlayStation. I got up for drinks and food.
See, I would have drinks and food, but I won't get there until like
No.
9:30, 10 o'clock.
Unless, Phil, suddenly you get a cough.
Can't really do that.
Oh yeah, you live inside, don't you?
Yeah. They would see me walk out my door during the day with all my stuff and be like,
Josh, probably not going to have breakfast because it gets served late. Because I get to the venue at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m, and they start serving at like 7:30, I think. So yeah, I probably won't. I'll see if there's something on the way to grab for breakfast.
I mean, they're bound to have like there's normally a cafe there or something there to grab something from there anyway.
Oh, is it? Is breakfast 7 a.m? If breakfast is saying 7 a.m, we potentially might be able to because we only have to leave 10 minutes before the.
Before it was 7 a.m. on even on a Sunday, because Sunday sometimes they do it a little bit later sometimes.
Yeah, because people don't want to wake up early. I don't know. Let's find out.
Have a look. I've already got a Ford anyway after this weekend.
What is that?
Yeah, conference. Yeah, well, buying books and even a Coke at a place is expensive.
Yeah. A Holiday Inn Barnsley website. Breakfast. When's breakfast? Dining. So relax at Blake's Lounge Bar with a refreshing beer, or enjoy a meal from our Le Couture menu, whatever that is in French, featuring the famous Barnsley chop. Convenient 24/7 room service is available, so you can enjoy delicious meals in the comfort of your room anytime.
Ooh.
12 a.m. to 12 a.m.
So it's not any time, it's just 12 a.m. to 12 a.m.
Exactly. It'd be handy if they actually told you what time. It just says time.
Was it 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. to 12 a.m.?
No, apparently the Blake's Lounge Bar is open from 4 p.m. till 11:30 p.m. So that's the bar that's in the hotel.
Just as before, it starts 6:30 weekdays and 7 a.m. weekends.
Oh, okay. So we could have breakfast.
Depends how much it costs.
14, I think it was 14 quid. 13 for
I'll have to look.
depends if I wake up in time.
I probably will, but
Oh, I'll probably wake up in time. Probably load the car up and then go for breakfast. So is there no food at all at your hotel, Donna? I guess if the restaurant's been refurbed. You won't get breakfast. That sucks. Change it and come to the Holiday Inn. Because I don't think there's a...
If we do have breakfast, we'll just have to take photos of it and just to make everyone jealous.
Yeah.
That's in the Premier and oh, look at us, we've got this.
All you can eat buffet breakfast. I don't even know if it is an all you can eat buffet breakfast. They normally are.
Depends on the place sometimes.
Yeah. There's no pre-drinks. I don't think there's a pre-show drinks. So I haven't seen any advertisements.
Brekkie is £6 per person.
Is that it?
Or £5 if you're a member. What? Maybe £6 for like for English, then hell yes.
But yeah, I mean, depends what £6 per person what you get. If you get just like a sausage bap and a tea, pre-drinks in Chris's room. Movie night in my room. I'm bringing my Amazon Fire Stick. Okay, £6 per person. That's cheap.
No, just has been. What do you get for that, Josh? You're booking now.
Yeah.
Because no, some places like some travel lodges that do that. That's just for like a carton of cereal with some Irish team milk and a orange juice kind of thing, and that's kind of it. And it's like, no.
But oh, that's why it's so expensive. Pay at property £13.95.
Yeah.
So
So they're continental.
oh, it says here on when I'm looking at the booking.com thing.
Yep.
Breakfast available, pay at property £13.95.
Yeah.
Well, there's not many rooms left. 1 left, 2 left. Do 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 do. 2 restaurants, parking, private bathroom, pets allowed. That's good. What's in the poly boxes? Pets. How many? Couple of hundred.
Lots. Just says you better book it before you get there.
I've already booked my room. I booked my room ages ago. I need to book Wigan.
Yep.
I need to book my room for Wigan. Potentially that go wherever we're going to, Garston or
The what?
Gladstone. Don't know. What's the one that used to be Peterborough that Josh is salty about? It's now
Gillingham.
Gillingham. That's it. Where no one's ever heard of Gillingham until now.
That's not until later on in the year, so you can wait for that one a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, Josh is okay. He's got his Del Boy suitcase. I don't know, because I mean, if it's £6, if you pay £6, and you are looking at the Holiday Inn, aren't you, Josh? Just double check.
Hey,
Hello. Because if you're paying £6 for a breakfast and you get there and you're getting a sausage sandwich and a tea, and there's me paying £13, and I get an all-you-can-eat buffet breakfast that I can eat as much.
well, that's it. It sounds like that's it because it's just continental. You wouldn't get any sausages. You just get like toasted cereal and some pastries.
That's right. Yeah, and some orange juice.
Yeah, and like tea and coffee.
Oh, what are you on? Holiday Inn website? Because I booked it through Booking.com. Might be why it's expensive, because Booking.com charges extra.
No, apparently you can join for free.
Can join for free?
To be a member.
Oh. So I'm just scouting through because I just want to.
Also need to book one for somewhere to say for Bristol.
Oh, I need to book for Bristol. I'm thinking about booking for BTS as well, just because it always sounds like it's quite a good night, like pre-drinks. It's a parrot. It's my parrot Shoo Shoo, who's loud as anything at the moment. I can't see any option for breakfast on here. My stay. Let's try that. No, can't find it. People are going to click onto this and be like, "Why are they talking just hotels?" And
Yeah, mine says $13.95 per person per night for breakfast.
I reckon Josh is getting a room for Holiday Inn Blackpool or something like that, or oh yeah. I mean, Glasgow one's going to be a big one for you because that's a long train journey. But to be honest, I think sometimes when I'm sitting in the car, I kind of dream that I could just be sitting on a train or someone else driving. I do love your insults, Josh. They are very unique. Bell squeezes. Feels a privilege to be insulted by you, Josh.
It's all good fun.
I don't know what other shows I want to book for. Potentially Bournemouth. Just popped up on my Facebook.
What did? Oh, that.
5 are playing at Download Festival. Jesus Christ. AntCon? Where's AntCon?
Antarctics in North Wales.
Oh God, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that one's the North Wales one, yeah.
I did what was it? Hammerfest in North Wales. That took us forever to get there. In Pochwelly.
That actually went on.
That was
Well, that before they went really dodgy.
well, they've always been dodgy, but that was the second from last one that was in Wales. They did one more in Wales, and then I think they then, was that the last one in Wales? And then they went to Great Yarmouth. And they've only had one that's successful in Great Yarmouth. I think the rest of them, they've either cancelled the festival or lied about the headliners and the bands that are playing.
Well, it seems to do that with a lot of their shows.
But the annoying thing is it was a really good festival. I really enjoyed it because we were in a caravan, like all in a caravan, and literally walked out of the caravan, walked to the entertainment area. You had the bands. It was actual normal priced beer, and you had a fish and chips, Burger King, KFC, and a Starbucks at a festival. And it was just amazing.
Yeah, because at a holiday camp, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's a Yum as well. So like the Vauxhall Holiday Camp, Holiday Park.
Okay. It's included. So yeah, it's included in the price. So it's probably cheaper when you buy it through Holiday Inn. Brekkie is cheaper than if you buy it through the other place,
Makes sense.
Booking.com. I feel robbed. What is that? £79 per for 2 people?
Well, it's all just per room normally, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's per room, but then breakfast you normally pay per person.
yeah, per person. Yeah.
We're both at Barnsley.
Yep.
I won't have Emerald vouchers.
I don't know yet if I'll be taking emeralds or not.
If you
I'll
do,
see
I
when
want
I come.
bag seed 1 pot.
If I do, it won't be a lot. It won't be many. I'll be taking lots of crabs.
You need to go to the doctors about that, mate.
So yeah, birds are below more today.
I wonder if actually Spider Shop will have crabs on their table.
I don't even think they're on the website at the moment. I think they're sold out.
Yeah.
Again. Oh, they're back.
Did they crabs?
Did they add them back? Did they?
They got all the giant crabs in.
Oh, did I didn't see that.
Let's have a butcher's.
Let's have a look.
Other inverts.
Oh, they do have the giant ones. Okay.
Yeah, giant crabs. Sold out of all the vampire crabs they had.
Yeah, I didn't realise they'd put the giant ones. Oh, they're more expensive than what I charge from when I can get them in.
I wonder if they'll have them at the show.
Probably.
Because at the moment, you and Ely are the only 2 people that have had them at shows. That I've seen.
Bud and I've had giant crabs at shows before.
Are they? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. One for you, Phil, at the bottom. From Memorable Misfits.
If I do take any, I'll hide them.
So I want to pop because I want to get him breeding. Feel confident now after 2 times of trying before.
They're good. They're not too difficult. Literally, I've just been building them up again because.
Well, I've struggled doing it, and I think Jeremy struggled. Jeremy had struggled with them as well, which was surprising.
So I hope they've started bringing them 2 shows again soon. Anyway, it all depends on whether the nymphs are leaving like the adults and sub-adults yet.
I need to go through my lot and see what I'm taking. I'm definitely taking question marks because I have a few of them. I'll be taking Death Heads, Halloween Kissers, some headlights. Yeah, a few different types.
Yeah, we don't have headlights with me, and Probably beetle mimics.
I haven't checked my beetle minutes for a while. I need to do that.
Probably dominoes and correctional hearts. Maybe orange dominoes.
Mm.
If I can be bothered to pack them, redheads and shadows.
Yeah.
That's if I can be bothered to pack them. Although I did have to, this morning I packed up 5 tubs of redheads because someone ordered 5 tubs of them.
Well, I will have Halloween hiss and nymphs on my table. Should have a few pots of those as well. Isopod wise, I don't know what I'm taking isopod wise.
And then, yeah, we taking, a few different vampire crabs: indigo vampire crabs, ghostbuster vampire crabs, blackleg vampire crabs, iron fist vampire crabs.
Quite a few different crabs you're taking.
I picked up like 35 today.
Wow. Wait, no worries.
Yeah. Basically emptied out most of the crabs. Or most of the vampire crabs. It was like, oh, listen, yep, I'll take them. Oh, yeah, I'll take them. Oh, yeah, I'll take them. I also got, blood devils. There was only 3 blood devils left, and they got to the point where I'd taken all the others, and I was like, I just need another 3 to make up to the number I need. And then it was like, oh, there we go. Let's just take those 3 anyway, sort of thing. So should be taking plenty of crabs, and hopefully I'll get more in soon, which means I can get more crabs for other shows. So, and these are all male. Because that's all it was. Which is often the case because they come in very, very male heavy.
Oh, massively. Yeah. So I'm lost in the chat. What's Josh bringing?
When you talk about vampire crabs,
He's got crabs as well. Jesus Christ, it's infectious.
I mean, it literally. I'm pretty sure you're on the Peterborough show. What do you expect in Peterborough?
Sorry?
You're on the Peterborough show. Well, what do you expect at Peterborough?
Exactly. Exactly. No wonder that show moved.
There's just too many crabs.
I'm just going to expect something being launched on my head at Barnsley's show now for that comment. Have that, Chris! I took all the females probably.
I mean, vampire, I know you've been asking the suppliers that send them over to like please send females, collect females as well.
Yeah.
So whether they actually do or not is another thing.
I'm off the hook. Josh is already dead. Yeah.
Well, you see my female white pearl crab with the amount of eggs she's got at the moment.
I didn't actually see the photo of that. I saw you put a photo up. I never actually looked at it. Jesus.
Look at that. Look at that.
And which one's that?
That's white pearl crab.
That's insane. Pick a hand. Left.
You want to know what you could have won?
What? Oh, damn it. Could have won a boost, but I picked a Phil instead.
I mean, it feels better than a boost, isn't it?
Oh, thanks. Hey.
No. The Phil is the bestest.
Yes, I am the bestest.
No, the hamster Phil. Sorry.
I can be a hamster.
No. He's so old. Look at him.
Oh, I don't need to get personal.
It bites as well.
Yeah, I have that problem.
It's kisses. Do you want to hold it?
Nope.
He's so shit.
I don't want to get bitten by him.
I love him so much. He's so special.
He's so bitey.
It's not biting.
Phil loves a belly stroke. This one doesn't.
I like how Amy appears in that.
Hello, Amy.
Amy's there. Hey.
Philly loves a belly through.
I'm going to eat my boost that I didn't win.
Well, I'm still letting you get it.
So I'm going to turn the camera off. But I'm going to be here.
Okay, hopefully those eggs hatch out.
Mm.
Given them marine water because of the he's not a vampire crab, like opposed to the Metasama, which need salt water to lay their eggs into.
Mm. Oh, Alice has just gone, but Alice, Amy says I'll see you, Alice. She said, yay.
Oh, now just a John it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yes.
And Amstel.
I put Phil back.
Where you putting me?
Put you back.
No, not that Phil. That's the wrong Phil.
That boost didn't last long.
No worries, Alan.
It was good surprise though, right?
All right, Alan.
Alan, no Alan, it's a Phil. Excellent to say,
Mm.
and good tidings.
Good tidings.
Good tidings.
It's not Christmas.
But if you're on a beach, it would make sense.
Good tidings, yes.
Yes. Gwen agrees. So does Susan.
Yeah, I'm quite glad I've got the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off before the show.
Oh, dream.
I know.
I don't.
I had to use up my holiday. So I had a big argument with my manager because she said, "Oh, you only got 1 day of holiday." I'm like, "No, I haven't. I've got 2 days of holiday." And it's like, "No, you've only got 1 day." I'm like, no, and I won, and I've got 2 days of holiday, so I've got an extra day, and I've got the Monday off after Barnsley as well.
What's wrong with this?
Is yours April to April and then your holiday?
Yeah, April to April. Yes.
Yeah, I was just calendar year. Yeah, goes back to 0 on the 1st of January.
Oh, okay. It's fine. Fine.
Well, they allow us to carry some over if we don't use them all up in a year, as long as it's not too many and then use up by the end of January. But I always try and use all mine up,
Oh, okay.
even though sometimes I forget and end up trying to use them all in December. Just be like, oh, shit, I'm going to use up.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for the malt. You know, I got the perfect molt from Alice's
Daisy.
memorial.
It's called Daisy.
Nice. That's a really good one.
Well, she molted, and then literally the moment she turned onto her front, I then pulled it out. But yeah, it's absolutely like I put the carapace back and everything, and yeah, perfect. So
Does anyone need a mature male Pteronoculus Caudatus? I don't have any Caudatus, so it's not me.
no,
What's that again?
no, I don't need one.
Don't
Yeah.
think Amy has Caudatus, but Amy will correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to think if Amy has Caudatus or not. They're nice looking spiders, I know that much. There's so many nice looking spiders, eh? Amy, do you need a mature male Caudatus? Do you have Caudatus?
I don't know. There was a date on the front that I put on. On the front there.
18.
No, it won't be. Well, odd-ish, but
Let's leave it a bit. Or...
I'd leave it for a little bit.
No, Amy doesn't need Caudatus, so none of us.
I have got a Caudatus, but it's just not. I don't know if I haven't sexed it yet.
Ah,
So yeah, it's only small.
Just put it on.
You need to get rid of the web.
I have to get rid of the web.
Well, otherwise you won't be able to put it bowler.
ooh, Amy's considering doing a large carvings bundle at one show this year. Would be like big skulls, dragon heads, towers, etc. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
What's that?
I'm just asking, you guys taking something you're excited about to the show or looking to get something exciting?
Myself, on both counts.
What's yourself?
I'm taking myself to the show, but I'm also looking forward to taking myself home as well.
He's slapping at me.
Oh. I'm taking Amy to the show. That's exciting.
Mhm.
It is for me. Right.
Amy finally made new Lego. Yay!
Lego. Evidence otherwise than symmetry.
Exciting things I'm taking. Not much. I mean, Polkras.
Polkas are exciting.
Sorry?
Polkas are exciting.
Yes, taking some of those. Taking some one vinegaroo.
Crochet crafts.
Palmatus. Lots of Palmatus.
Crocheted mini chicken.
Crocheted mini chickens.
Earrings.
Earrings, sorry. Lots of different slings, yeah.
Social broadcast.
Walkaninis.
Why is that imaginable?
Got some slings from Luke.
It's not very here every day. I say imaginable. Here's like all of that.
What? Why do you keep... Alice is sitting on the floor and she's literally handing me spider shed legs.
Yeah, but it was in the bowl, and then it stickled me because it's not afraid here every day.
I know.
There's a leg in the bowl.
What exciting things are you bringing, Phil?
Crabs.
Phil's got crab.
I told you need to go to the doctor's, dude.
So, a good few crabs.
Not making your case any better.
They're multiplying.
They're bleeding.
Are they red or purple?
Both.
Mm.
And orange.
Cool. What small
And
isopods are you
even some
taking?
blue and yellow.
Nice.
Some indigo.
What isopods are you taking?
Probably my usual selection.
Nice.
Probably.
Are you bringing any rubber duckies?
Probably not.
Josh, are you bringing any rubber duckies?
Might have some blonde duckies.
I've got blonde duckies as well. I seem to be breeding loads of blonde duckies, just no normal duckies.
I've separated a bunch of my normals. Then also swapped some normals for crabs.
Ah, okay. Josh can't keep in stock. I think everyone's in the same boat. No one can keep them in stock because people just buy them so quickly.
Speaking Halloweens,
Yep.
but not Brian.
Make sure there's none in that corner. There's some of the lid. You take the lid off. Just undo the lid.
Then I can't get told off from that.
Oh, Chris.
What?
I just thought she's got to breed the Hensie next week.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Is that doing the show?
And guess who lives together now? Oh yeah, this one's for you actually. Guess who lives together now? Don't look at the chat.
Bill and Ben, the flat pot Ben.
Maybe that's what you want to call them.
Guess
Team
who?
callers.
Team callers. Oh, have you communal with them then? Oh God. There's gonna be lots of slings running around everywhere.
Oh, that's really weird. It looks like alien.
Nah, definitely ain't happening, Josh.
4,000 of them. Like how they even had 4,000 of them.
Sorry?
You watch this, I go get them.
Come on.
I'm
The lid on.
quit.
Was that meant to be 4,000 individuals or 4 grand's worth? But either so, like how they even had that.
Yeah, I mean it's 4K of them is that's ridiculous. They hide together, they both eat in there, they don't seem to care. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
No bugs.
Kind of want a bag.
What bug?
Phil, have you paired the Huahinings yet?
Not yet. I mean, yeah, no, they're still nailing food.
Sorry?
They're still both nailing food.
Oh, okay. Yeah, female probably doesn't want to. Probably best not to put the male in with the female. She's still nailing food.
He's nailing food as well. Sort of thing.
What, the enclosure isn't safe to open anymore, Amy, because they're communal. I mean, that's two extremely lightning quick spiders to look out for.
Yeah, exactly, Josh. I mean, yeah, anyone offering that sort of amount, it makes you question a lot.
I can't believe they said 4,000, like 4K. I mean, 100, okay, believable. 200, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. 4,000 dairy cows, that's believable.
Probably got that in my bloody town. We've probably got about 1.5 million in compared to like all between us. Yeah, no one has any. I've got blonde duckies. And I'll probably be bringing some blonde duckies with me, but that's only because I thinned out my normals and there was too many blondes in there. Have a look at the video.
Oh, you thank you. Stop it.
I might see. Oh yeah, there's still
You got cookies in here.
plenty of people that want them out there.
What?
Josh's point shows isopods are still growing in popularity, though they say that there isn't enough to go around.
Mm. Yeah, I think duckies will always be a fan favourite. And I personally think maybe they are cheaper than they should be.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe because they're so cheap and people buy them so readily. If they're a bit more expensive, then maybe it'd be a little bit more controlled. Don't know. But the problem is that the prices won't ever go up because we may put the price up, but then everyone else will keep the prices down and we won't sell any. Went to pester Phil and back. But Phil's there. I'm confused.
Can you leave my hamster alone? Daddy.
Yeah, no, so
I think
he's
I'm
always
gonna-
55 and always out of stock. And Tim was selling for like 65 and sold out as well.
I think I'm gonna have to I'll put my price up
You let me
for him.
Oh no, you're getting stuck. There's another one in there.
I think Amy just got bitten by a beardie.
Oh, is Phil the beardy dragon? Has Amy got a bearded dragon called Phil?
Oh,
Or was she actually going to pester you?
But she come to pester me. She sent me photos of a beardie, of her beardie on her lap.
Which one?
And then suddenly she bit my thumb.
Yeah. I'm thinking of putting the prices up for dairy cows. Said no one ever.
I mean, there are places that charge a lot of money for dairy cows and somehow sell them.
I mean, I sell at least 1 to 2 tubs of dairy cows a show. So in a way, they still are kind of making me a profit very slowly. Like I'm making however much, I can't remember how much I sell them for.
I know what you should do. Put up the price for the pandas, sell them to Jeremy, and then drop the price.
Jeremy won't buy pandas off me. The fact that I got that colony off of him.
I know, when the price was high and then the price dropped.
Yeah. Still remember his face. I bought that, the colony of panda kings off him, and he kept them for years, and he paid stupid amount of money for the first lot when they first came in and all this lot. And he had them for years. I got the colony and I found a red panda. He was so pissed. It's like the whole time I've had these bloody things and they didn't produce one, and you have it for 5 minutes and you've got a red panda in there.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah, like the true powder blue. I presume people want the true powder blue, the real bright blue ones, which I've got. I mean, I've got. In one of my tanks, pronounced I've taken over a tank, but they're just such a bit of a mix of ones. I'm not true powder blue of old. Now I've got like the powder oranges and the crumbles and the koi, but
I'm gonna have to dig through my panda kings because I've got no. Sorry. Somehow I've got loads of jelly beans in my panda kings.
yeah, that happens.
I also sell a lot of the oranges.
Oh, the Labour's orange, yeah, they're quite popular.
Yeah, Labour's oranges. So a lot of them. And the orange koi.
Yeah.
Popular.
Yeah. I'm going to be getting a review and I'm sure you guys have seen about a new iPod starter kit from one of the big brands.
Cool.
I told them my issues with it a year ago.
Ah, right, yeah. I think I remember you.
I don't think it wasn't going to change, and hasn't changed it. So, but I saw the rep the weekend and I was like, I will be getting one of those, and I will be. They're not giving it to me. I'm going to buy it, so as well. So, like, it's
it'd be an honest review, yeah.
I mean, I'll always do an honest review, regardless, even if people like. I've always said that, like, yeah, when it comes to like, it's not from Arcade or Habitat, but like, obviously, I'm partnered with Arcade and Habitat, but they don't tell me what to say.
No,
and that was right from the word go. They're like, we won't tell you what to say. We'll just send you the products, and you say what you want.
Mm.
They just want me to, as long as I send them the stuff before releasing, it's more just to make sure that I'm not saying or doing anything absolutely stupid, sort of thing, or anything that could get could cause trouble, kind of thing, which ain't likely to anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, it's similar because a lot of shops are getting in these iPod kits from this other brand. It's a US brand. And I'll narrow it down for you, sort of thing.
Yeah,
it's because the substrate that they're using is Koya. I said it to them a year ago when I first saw it, and it wasn't available in the UK. Only available in the States. So I was like, hey, get rid of that.
Jesus.
Right. They even do a little bag of a better substrate.
Yeah.
A little bag of that,
It's alright, they'll probably take coir out and put cocoa fibre in there. I had someone come up to my table at a show and said, "Oh, asked them what substrate they use, and they said, oh, cocoa fiber." I was like, "Who told you to do that?" And they said, "Oh, the pet shop."
Yeah.
It's like, no, take that.
Those in the States, a lot of ice keepers and breeders in the States do use it.
There's no nutritional value, and doesn't it compact them?
There's also like there's a lot of salt content in a lot of coir as well. And so, and that was the thing when I said again this, I was like, and I will be saying not to use the substrate and to use a different substrate. And it was like, or was it the salt content you're on? Because it was like, I did ask, because you know, the rep in the UK is just the rep. It doesn't come up with the products. He just represents the brand and goes around to the to the shops and stuff, and encourages shops to buy it from the wholesalers. Not from him. But and I was like, and he was like, I did ask him. They said he asked the actual, the people behind it about, and they're like, oh no, we triple wash all our coir, make sure it's as low as salt as possible. I was like, ain't the salt. I mean, salt's not great in it, in coir at all, but is the fact that there's just no nutritional value in it whatsoever. And he was like, because he had some on display. He was like, well, I've added some wood in there and they are breeding. And I was like, they're gestroids, they're going to breed anyway, probably. But when on the kit it's saying suitable for Armadillidium, Porcelio, and Cabaris, you want a better substrate than Goya.
Yeah. I mean, that is just that, yeah. There's no teaching stupid.
But
I think it's the saying, isn't it?
Just reported in some US WhatsApp groups, and some of the groups have great info and some have terrible, so it's so strange. Yeah, exactly. Just,
they won't breed very well.
Again, I'm gonna, because I can get it cheaper anyway. I'll be getting it, and I'll be doing a video reviewing it, but being like, don't use this substrate. You use different.
Go on, little cricket. Go down the hole. Say hello to the little vinegar room.
And of course the problem is that this is a big brand doing this kit that a lot of shops are getting in, and potentially the shops that may not really know much about pods, and may themselves start keeping them just with the kit as it comes and going to people, oh yeah, this is all you need and stuff, and then just imagine someone even putting like rubber duckies in there. Oh my god. The rest of it, I don't have too much. There's bits of like, oh, this is then set up, and then it'll be like, and I'll probably do like what I would add to it as well on top of what it comes with. It comes with like a little cool poster and stuff. But in the site, it's even recommending things like Cabaris Red Tiger for it. It's like, that's not great. I don't do that. But again, you watch YouTube videos on pods, especially stateside. Gramax Pets, he uses Koya. Serpa Design uses Koya. They're big channels that all do pod stuff. They always go, but again, it's what's often seems to be often used a lot with them over there. And this kit reminds me, I haven't seen it for ages now, but the old millipede starter kits I used to be able to get, which again, all just contain a block of Koya.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's no good for millipedes either.
I've just watched the vinegaroon catch its prey. It uses its front antennae to lure it into its jaws. You know what I mean?
Oh, I must have missed that video. Okay. That's great. So, yeah. Because Russ is normally really good on a lot of things, I found. But yeah, just credit me. Grandma's did He's got, but he didn't make a video a year later saying that he was wrong, which he thinks, yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. If he made a video updating that and being like, oh, actually, there's going to be a few kits this year. I think will be very good by a few sellers if they don't get it right straight away, and then they may flop.
Right, we're back in a minute.
So, yeah, and the only reason I haven't really done like my own pod circuit is because I think that, there's quite a few out there. If I was to do one, I don't know, people with a display starter kit or something rather than just the same as everyone else. Obviously, with the sort of the big brands, that's where, like, obviously, going into the shops and stuff primarily. So sometimes, people brand you into the hobby. It's obviously kind of, I'm keen to help those get those sort of right for that side of things as well. So I'm in conversations with some about some stuff. And some recommendations. Yeah, storage space is a big thing. Yeah, so just they should be nice. Just as much as about doing kits, and reason he doesn't do kits that his setups change often. And finds out new info. Most importantly, it's storage space. No, to store all the kits. I mean, it's a thing. Yeah, it's also a case I kind of was like, oh, if I was to do just a basic kit, it's at the end of the day, it's going to be like a briar pass with some substrate and a bit of food, and so everyone does that. So many people do. So I need to do something different.
Yeah.
Which what I'm still working on doing the sort of essentially small, yes, that's kind of small enclosures, but they can be made a bit bigger. With Matthew, I'm doing basically like full planted iPod setups. That's like people can either buy with iPod, and basically put pods in them as full planted terrariums with some pods in that work. That shows you have like here's a terrarium with these pods in, whether it be Cabaris or Ardentella or whatever. Something even like and it comes with the light or whatever, and it's whatever price. But then even that would only be, I'd only be able to have a couple per show because again, space of storing it, making sure it all works and stuff as well. But space is definitely a big thing, especially when you just got a one bedroom flat. So we need a unit.
Yes.
Yeah, I think a lot of mine I wouldn't post. To be fair, if I'd done like circuits, especially gets all like I'm passing the glass enclosure. I'm not posting that. Like,
How do you cook it?
And Josh, you're only like what, an hour from me? There, I don't know how far Peterborough away is for Chris.
Miles. Peterborough. Hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Yeah. All right, Rob.
That's interesting. So he just put there's a terrarium shop 5 minutes away from him, and he was quoted £50 per setup to post out. But it depends because I know there's some terrarium shops that are like that. I don't know how much they necessarily make, but they must be because it's like turned into like full-time job and stuff of making terrariums, like mainly through TikTok. And it's like they're like pretty much constantly live selling terrariums and posting out terrariums. I would absolutely hate to post out a glass terrarium. But I suppose, I mean, it's obviously can be done with the right packaging and courier. In terms of my trends, whenever I don't know, it'll purely be at shows. If I had the space, I'll do even more and potentially even like try and do like that, even like local craft markets. So we might be talking about the same ones, Josh. Is it Eco Treasures? Is that who it is? That's what I'm pretty sure it's Eco Treasures who I'm thinking of. $15,000 in orders in 1 month. Bloody hell.
What? 15K in orders?
Just for it is Eco Treasures, yeah. Yeah, I follow them. I didn't realize they were 15K
just for some terrariums.
for terrariums. I mean, he does some nice looking terrariums, to be fair.
You got to have a level design for it.
Oh, yeah. Whenever I seen the video, I was like, oh, yeah, that does look really nice.
So I'm debating on going online.
Well, getting a website.
Yeah. But I'm thinking about doing it through Square.
That's basically what mine's been done. Where Amy done mine through Weebly. Square owns Weebly. It's all done through Weebly. But yeah, Amy website.
So what I'm planning, because I was talking to Kev at Exotics at Heart, and he was telling me that do the website through Square, and then have all of your products barcoded, which means you don't have to shut your website down at a show, because when you scan a barcode at the show, it takes it off stock.
We'll have to do barcodes for everything.
You have to do barcodes for everything, but I mean, there's one flip. There's one way you could do it is basically have a sheet with all the barcodes on there and the name of the tarantula. You don't have to barcode individual tarantulas. You just have a sheet and you just scan that barcode. So someone buys, I don't know, a curly hair. You scan the curly hair barcode. That takes it off your stock. Which
The
means
only thing is like for cash sales or whatever.
no, because the card reader does cash as well. So you scan the barcode, and then it will gives you an option for card payments or cash. You press cash, and then you just basically use your little kitty for it. Yeah, that's my. I'm looking into it, but yeah, it's like
Just looking at looking at you in the next door to Eco Treasures to open up, and he does agree. I mean, I mean, Amy will tell you I was like oh, I don't feel I've got time to have a website, this, that, the other. There's Amy that can basically went, essentially, shut up, Phil. I'm doing your website. And you've seen my site. That's all Amy. She built it. I mean, I've added stock to it, but otherwise, all the design and everything's all Amy.
Mm.
And told Amy that I got a website. And so then it's slowly built. Slowly getting more and more orders.
Yeah. See, my problem with going online is when I can send orders out because I don't have set days off. And especially at Christmas time, where the only days I have off is a Friday, Saturday, 1 week. Oh no, I could do it still, but yeah, it's just finding a day off during the week because sometimes I'll have Saturday, Sunday off, and I can't send something out Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely keep on top of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I might have a look at the barcode thing because sometimes if I know it's car payment, I'll sometimes do it through the Square app in terms of through just the library and be like, oh yeah, they got this.
Mm.
The only thing you got to do then as well, though, is I suppose is to make sure that because sometimes a lot of people will have prices slightly cheaper at shows than on a website, is to make sure it all coincides and stuff. So just having it one thing. But
I mean, I'd love to be able to go one day in the way distant future. I'd love to be able to do it that I can post Monday to Thursday.
Yeah,
because
or even Monday to Wednesday posted just in case there's an issue with Thursday. With Thursday, but 3 days a week.
3 days a week instead of 1 day a week. Because, like as Josh just said, he loses some customers because they don't want to wait a week. I mean, you go onto Spider Shop, and you could be waiting like a delivery slot is like two weeks. You could be waiting 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sometimes nowadays.
Unless you know them and you message them, and they sometimes can speed it up for you.
But I have mine on mine that I only post it on Mondays.
Mm.
I even got a little pop-up thing so that people have to click off that, and it's like then if people kick off about it, it's like, well, actually it pops up and you either just didn't read it or whatever, but they say, I only post that on Mondays.
Mm.
I mean, ultimately, maybe we all have a bunch of us a unit together, or our own units, whatever, is that they're so busy that we have Royal Mail come out to us to pick up all the deliveries.
Yeah.
Sort
Come pick up our spiders and bugs.
of thing.
I mean, that was an option that I've got because Alice is home. Alice is home quite a lot of the time, obviously here. There was an option that I could sell and then basically organize a pickup for the next day from the house.
Yep.
Also, I've got to test how my postal service around this area will deal with inverts. My post office, if I take inverts down to the post office, which is like an independent post office, it's not owned by Royal Mail.
Yeah, well, I've placed out an order through your post office.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
When?
When we went to Whipsnade.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Yeah. We're going into your post office to post out an order.
What were they like when you gave them a box full of inverts?
They chucked it in the bag. And I was like,
throw it in the bag.
Pretty much. They didn't listen to what was in it, and they just went, I'm sort of like, oh.
I would have had a go. I would have said, excuse me, guys.
This just says handle with care on it.
Yeah. That's it, yeah. Arrange collection costs 30p per parcel. It's not much.
Oh, yeah.
It's not much. And you could kind of, if you wanted to, you could kind of claw that back with charging a little bit extra for postage.
It's just including, yeah, you include in your overall cost or whatever.
Because I've noticed a lot of people don't do postage and packaging. They just do postage, how much postage will be. They don't do packaging as well. So I don't know if people charge for their packaging.
My cost is to cover everything.
Hmm.
Currently, mine's a bit higher to some because I drive like 40 minutes to post it.
Okay, so if you send more than 30 a week, then you can just pay monthly to Royal Mail. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what, like, you know, places like Spy Shop and Portsmouth and that's what they do.
Yeah.
I know Luke doesn't because I'm pretty sure his mum does the post run and takes everything to the post office for him.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm pretty sure that's what he said before. He packs it. He packs it all and does all the things, and she just comes, you know, on the postage days to take whatever there is, and then but I think he may pay a monthly bill possibly because if you send out loads, you get an account.
Well, with the amount that he probably sends out,
He'll have an account with the post office.
Yeah.
Then you just pay like a monthly bill of
I think with the amount with the size of Spar Spiders, I think he would probably pay monthly. But why?
I don't understand people having to go at someone for because that's what it always used to be. Was always post and packaging is P&P.
It is. But every retail shop, apart from like Amazon and places like that, will put packaging as well as the postage with the postage.
Yeah.
Because it costs you money. It physically costs you money to buy the box, buy the stuff that goes into it, like the packaging that goes into it, buy the tape to do the box up. Boxes aren't cheap. I mean, you're looking at
any kind of stickers that you might stick on the box if you put any kind of stickers.
Printer ink for printing out your label, the paper that you're printing the label out onto, however you're doing it. Depends if you've got an actual label maker.
Yeah, all sorts. as well, you can't eat those sort of costs up.
You can't, because if you're sending out 30 odd parcels a day, and that's 30 times 25p plus 30 times however much the packaging inside the box will cost. I think charging for packaging is sometimes quite important.
Yeah.
But then with that, there's no harm in then doing like, I mean, you've got to be a bit more careful with inverts because the postage is so expensive. But doing like a discount day on postage, because that's what we do at work. We do like free postage for the day or for a week. You can't do that with inverts because it's minimum of £10 for postage.
His packaging costs him £3.69 as he uses poly boxes and some slightly more expensive pots.
Oh, okay.
It does free postage over 150 quid.
Yeah. See that you do, yeah, because I mean someone pays 150 quid in the inverts that you sold, you're making your money back on the postage to a degree.
Yeah.
But if someone
Yeah,
paid,
I don't do that as yet. Maybe I should perhaps see if I can offer that on through the website somehow. Of like, yeah, I don't know, like 150 or whatever free postage. That does encourage people to then go, oh, I'll order that.
what else could I get? I'm at £102. I might as well go up to 150. So then they go up to 150, and yeah, you made a bit more money.
Oh, and I've definitely done that with some companies before, certainly. Like,
on it.
You know, you're like, oh, I'm at 60 quid, but if I buy a free postage at this at £100, so I might as well get £100. You know, you work up to £100, or things where it's like free postage at 50 quid for, you know, some companies. And it's like, I might as well get 50 quid worth of stuff.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
So is that $12.99 include? Does that include your packaging then? The $12.99. Because I don't actually know how much postage is nowadays because I haven't bought live inverts for a long time.
It goes up and down all the time. That's the thing as well.
Mm.
Every time I take a parcel to the post office, I swear every single time I'm paying a different amount each time. And obviously, it goes by weight and everything, so you got to kind of. But it's the same size box every time.
Mm.
Sort of thing. I offer two different. One, I'm not a huge fan of. It's all packaged the same way, but it's I do a cheaper one, which is 24-hour tracked. And that's what most people buy. And then I also put in on the website that's at buyer's risk.
I wouldn't. You shouldn't worry, Josh, if you get heat for not charging for packaging, because the way it is, that's your money you're paying out for.
Also, for me, it's just the way of the world as well.
Exactly.
Like, because I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure Spy Shop nowadays are more than 10 quid.
Don't know how much Spider Shop is with postage.
I was gonna have a look.
What shall I buy? Oh, let's buy some Death Veiling Beetles. Oh no, we can't because they're out of stock.
We've got some War Spiders in stock.
It's always good that first screen, right? They're advertising Death Veiling Beetles. Oh look, they're out of stock.
I think that's old. So I'm pretty sure I last time it's been a while since I ordered from online from Spider Shop. I'm pretty sure I paid more than £10 for just livestock.
Livestock shipping £10.
I'm sure I paid more. I may pay unless I'd done the before 12, which is £13, maybe.
Oh, it says on here livestock shipping AM delivery is £15.
There you go, and get him going up to £15. There we go.
But then on Royal Mail's website, how much is that?
Because I think for me, I'm £7 for 24-hour tracked. It probably cost me a little bit more now, and that's to pay obviously for the postage, the packing peanuts, the box, technically the pots that they go into, and also a bit towards the petrol to get there and back. And then I think I'm like either 12 or £13 for special delivery.
Mm.
And the only reason I started doing 24-hour tracks was I had a few people tell me that they'd found better service doing that than special delivery. Maybe in France told me that. She was finding it was working better. So I started looking into that. I was like, perhaps give that a go. And then I started getting more orders when I started offering that as well as the special delivery. So, but every day it's bars, risk and stuff. And I still do all the packaging the same. On this time, obviously includes a heat pack as well, which obviously they cost sort of £1 each.
Yep.
Sort of thing.
Yeah, from what I just read, Josh, in your message, that's 100% charge.
I mean, if the delivery costs are more than sometimes always just have a thing. Hey, these are why my delivery costs are this much. I mean, no matter what the cost is, there'll always be someone that will moan about it. But if you're like, but if you've got on a site or somewhere, my delivery costs are this, and it's because of this. There'll be plenty of people that'll be like, oh, actually, I'd rather pay more, and because I get that anyway, because I get that then. Oh.
Yeah, Amazon free. I think the moment Amazon started doing free shipping and all that, I think that's made it harder for businesses now because people just expect free shipping.
People expect every other business to be Amazon, but what people don't realize also is that often the shipping from Amazon technically isn't free. Like if you're doing it Prime, but you're still paying for that because you're paying it with your membership.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also especially now that Prime Video, you want to watch videos on Prime, it's ads.
Yeah,
there's ads unless you pay extra to get rid of those ads.
It's the
which
same with
means
Netflix.
we've lost
as well.
Amazon Prime because it's now basically ITVX.
With it, a lot of the streamers have become the same because Netflix is doing the same now as well. You get ads on Netflix.
Oh, do you?
Yep, unless you pay more.
Oh, I've just been paying the same amount, and I don't get adverts. So I think they've released a cheaper option with adverts.
And so, because I always just had the the $5.99 a month one or whatever.
Ah, that'd be why.
But
Yeah.
right from when I first got in, never had adverts, and now I have adverts.
Yeah, I think the cheaper tier one you get adverts, whereas I pay $13.99 or something. I don't get any adverts.
Yeah, but that's what a lot of them are doing nowadays.
Yeah, I would say I've been watching stuff on BBC Extra or BBC iPlayer or whatever it's called. But then I just realised I'm actually paying for that because of the bloody TV license.
Yeah,
because that goes to the BBC. You know the mad thing with that? My dad used to be the chief picture editor of the BBC News, so he used to be quite top. He was one of the top dogs in the editing for the BBC News, and he still had to pay for his TV license, even though that he was producing and making most of the stuff that was going on to the BBC News.
Yeah,
and he still had to pay TV license. Sick. The only thing that he got free was a Radio Times.
Oh,
He used to get his Radio Times every week or however long, wherever he got. Yeah.
George said, yeah, America minimum pays $35. Yeah, and you often hear like for transfers like $50.
Yeah.
Because transfers can't be shipped through their postal service.
No.
Not legally anyway. It has to be done via FedEx.
Yeah, we're lucky in this country the fact that Royal Mail allow inverts to be sent through their post.
Yeah.
The moment they stop doing that, that's where it'll get expensive. Not expensive, because FedEx domestic isn't that expensive in this country. DPD's not that expensive. Hermes isn't that expensive, but you guarantee if you're going to get it to the right house or the right country,
it's going to be chucked over a fence or something.
Yeah, probably get a delivery saying, "Oh, your parcel's been delivered." Picture of like palm trees and everything, and it's like, well, that's the Bahamas. That's not that's not London. Is there a ban on DPD and all that lot in this country?
I think it's their own policies, probably.
Oh,
That goes in their T's and C's. I think, and like things like Parcel Force, yes, they send out, but that's Royal Mail still.
Yeah, that's Royal Mail next day delivery.
So, think you can use APC, but I don't know what their costs are like. But that's where it ends up becoming, it'd probably end up reverting to the courier runs, which you're talking like 45 quid for delivery. Like with most of the couriers, like for, you'd end up using the reptile couriers. How many people are going to be willing to pay 45 quid to have their £3 dairy cows delivered? Shows you'll get very busy. It'd be insane. So yeah, hopefully that never happens.
Hmm.
Which is always relying on people not to be idiots with our postal service.
Yeah.
And making sure that, yeah, no one does anything that they shouldn't do or send anything they shouldn't. It's possible. We've got nearly that, some of them, haven't we? Part of me does not want a repeat of the reptile show at Kempton, like the first year they had a reptile show there, where something like in the region of 7,000 people turned up for it. So the venue that the Capital show is held at, 7,000 people turned up to that show for a reptile show. And it was mental. And it was really hot that day as well, so I'm glad I wasn't in the queue.
Oh yeah, you're not even allowed to send a tree through FedEx through DPD. Yeah, you're not allowed to say living or dead animals, fish or birds, or any live living organism of any type, including trees, plants, or cut flowers.
What, through DPD?
Through DPD, apparently. Oh, and human or animal remains, including ashes.
The plants surprises me.
Yeah.
That one surprises me. There's the thing, Royal Mail will send out a huge amount, will allow a lot of things to go through Royal Mail, which is really nice and really handy. Because you can even send fecal samples through Royal Mail to labs to test.
Mm. I'm surprised FedEx has prohibited them.
But maybe it's a case of, we don't need to, we can't compete with whatever someone else is doing, so why even bother?
Mm.
Actually, no, that's. I was about to say, yeah. Because FedEx do send out live inverts because we get our live food delivery through FedEx. But then, yeah, that's why we'll have an arrangement with it. But then it would have been through TNT beforehand, and then FedEx bought TNT.
Yeah, but animals or organisms of any form.
But we get one of our live food deliveries via FedEx.
Yeah.
And they know there's insects in the box because it says on the box quite clearly. Live insects must be delivered today.
Why is there a return of snow?
What?
Saw on Facebook, return of snow.
Oh God.
Meant to get colder again. Yeah, I mean it's weird with the FedEx thing because if in America, if you can send inverts through FedEx in America, why is the law different in this country? because it's all owned by the same company, which is an American company. So it's very strange. I don't get it. I feel there's a conspiracy there.
Probably.
Oh, Josh is branching out to the rest of the world. Only Pods International. Mm.
Oh no, there was an entire site 20 to 11.
Oh, Josh already shipped to America and US.
Oh,
That's good.
yeah,
That's the thing. I mean, it's insane the price difference of the inverts in this country than it is in America.
oh yes.
Scarily.
Well, I think when Richard Transfer Collective came over for what was the first Capital show. Yeah, a few years ago, he was so surprised of like some of the prices and like how cheap stuff was.
Yeah. Well,
I think it was when it came, you can believe how cheap like Grandmasaur Polka was.
really?
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, that's the thing. Like, I listened to Tom's Big Spider.
Yeah.
Spiders. And he talks about it and talks about how expensive it is for tarantulas over there.
Yeah,
Even
something for us that might cost us a tenner can be $100 there for the exact same thing.
Yeah. But they're a lot more restricted, though, aren't they? There's a lot of restrictions on pokies.
Pokies, you can't. Yeah, they can't go over state lines.
Yeah.
I mean, or is it just the Sri Lanka ones?
No, it's Metallica's.
There's
Well,
others as well.
There is others. I think. Is it all the pokies or just
Maybe all the pokies, possibly now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was a company I don't think even around nowadays now because they kind of got pushed out because they were trying to skirt that law by going, oh, all these pokers are hybrids.
Yeah.
So you can go across, yeah. So, but you're not, yeah. You can't sell them across state lines, but you can gift them. But they have to be a gift.
Yeah.
And it can't be that like it's oh, here's a freebie and an order. It's got to be that there's no money exchanged at all.
Yeah.
This is my understanding of that. Like, the person receiving it can't be seen to have been paying for the postage and packaging kind of thing or anything.
Yeah, there is a lot more permits out there. But then I think in a way, especially if you live in places like Florida, where there has to be permits because it is so easy to get invasive species, and they've got so many invasive species anyway over in Florida, like the Burmese python and green iguanas they're invasive out there, aren't they?
A whole bunch of other things as well.
And loads of other things. And I think it's obviously restricting.
And it's not just Burmese, in terms of pythons, not just Burmese pythons. It's reticulated pythons, it's Indian rock pythons.
Yeah.
Cuban nightingales. Tegus.
No, I'll take use. I'll take use. But then it's also easier to get other animals like tigers and stuff.
In some states, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you're anything like Joe Exotic,
So
bloody
some
waste
states
of space.
it's not, because I mean, again, like, well, again, yeah, Richard Transfer Collective, where he lives, his nearest city, it's illegal to keep tarantulas.
Oh. What,
But
full
perfectly,
stop?
fine to keep, but perfectly legal to keep a wallaby. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Like, that's why, like, you'll see like Trocadillos still called Cabarrus. A lot of the time is because of the US market. And also, yeah, loads of different ones that were like, they're not Cabarrus.
Hmm.
They were not Cabarrus because you can ship them.
Josh, are you only doing Invert UK shows? Or are you doing any independent shows?
You're doing a little one called the Milnor Halloween invert show.
Oh, apart from that one, which is a very good show. People should go to it. Booked off my date for the big barbecue in July.
I booked that off.
We all need to get booking, mate.
I was doing BTS as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was doing 12 shows in total.
Well, I don't know how many shows I'm bloody doing. All the Invert UK shows bar Glasgow. Doing BTS, Milden Hall, maybe. This list hasn't come out yet, so I might be. Bournemouth Bug Show, one of my favourites. Essex, just need to pay for tables. I keep forgetting. Hertfordshire Invert Show, the second one. What else am I doing? Bug Expo. I think I'm next to Rick. Should be a good one. I think that's it. I think that's all of the invert shows I'm doing, which is a lot. I'm not doing the amateur that one that
The one I'm doing.
the one in that's also in Kempton Park.
The AES.
That's the one.
Yeah, I need to book that.
I'm gonna go to it. I need to find the date out for it, but I'm gonna go to it as a punter. Don't know why I did that. It's basically gonna go and help.
Help us out on the tables.
Yes, and then just not your table, Phil, because you'll end up on your table for the whole day, and you are off biting stuff.
What?
Like Peter for a show. Disappeared for like an hour or two.
Nick asked me about doing another talk, and I was like, I'm up for doing one. I just need to get more help on the stand first.
Yeah.
Because it's getting busier and busier and busier.
I
It's
was
not bad.
thinking. No. I was thinking next year maybe doing a talk on Ogre Face. Once I've learned more about them and read them again and all that lot. So I'm thinking there's what's the spider that I know quite a bit about, and it is the Ogre Face.
Do you reckon there'll be next year there'll be a shirt a week? I mean, if there is, I won't be doing all of them because I don't think there will. I know he's just taking the piss, but I reckon there's some that are going on this year that won't go on next year.
Mm-hmm. I personally think there is too many shows, and I've seen a couple of people, especially today I read someone saying about it as well, that it is becoming saturated. Potentially. I just think there might be a bit too many shows popping up all over the place.
I mean, and we've already seen one of them wouldn't have been new for this year, but two shows already cancelled this year, possibly even 3.
What's the 2 shows? I know, obviously Hampshire.
Yeah, that's one of them. That's due to ill health and stuff. And
Yeah,
just going through
that wasn't.
And that's the one that's not the new show this year because that was new last year. And I thought it was decent.
Yeah.
Hey Moon, I'm sorry, how are you doing? Oh,
I mean,
but there was one that was happening, going to happen somewhere, but the advertising for it, even just for traders, nothing about it screamed Invert Show. I think it was something called like Dark Side Market Invert Edition or something.
Oh.
And it was basically an alternative goth market, but for inverts. And so the whole poster was just all writing and then like a picture of a Grim Reaper. I was like, this does not scream Invert Show.
Oh.
And then I'm cancelled because of lack of uptake because people just weren't interested. It's like, because it's not an invert. That doesn't scream Invert Show at all. And stuff. So I think it's ones that, like that. And it might be a case that some of the smaller ones may, some of the small ones that are happening for the first time this year, maybe they will continue and they're just like, no, we're just going to serve the small community and that's it.
Mm.
Cool.
I think the only it'll get to a point potentially that the only way that you're going to make money is by doing all the shows or as many shows as you possibly can.
I don't think that would be the only way to make money. I think because the more you do, the more stock you've got to have and the more outlay you got.
Mm.
And you got to balance it all.
Oh yeah.
And then also with the likes of us that where it's it's not our full-time job. You don't want it to be me. It's already kind of a full-time job that doesn't pay full-time wage. Kind of thing.
We're bedroom breeders.
Kind of thing at the moment. Be nice if it got to that point.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully I will get to that point. I'm working to get to that sort of point. But to be like, the only way it wouldn't be sustainable for anyone. I don't think there's any trader that would do absolutely every single trade there is. I mean, it makes sense to do every single Info Shows UK show. That makes sense to me. I want to do that this year. I don't think I'll be able to. I haven't actually even looked if Scotland's sold out or not. It probably is. Maybe next year I'll do every. And that's probably just be like, I've done every single one of their shows. But with the things with Info Shows UK, you kind of guarantee, you're probably going to get certainly your costs back, and you should make a bit. you know, and you're guaranteed that there's going to be a decent turnout.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, C's we didn't make much.
it's I mean, I do want to do Scotland at some point. I was hoping to do this year, and not. I mean, Scotland for me, it would be. I wouldn't expect to be making mass profit. It'd be let it pay for a bit of hotel, a bit of a holiday kind of thing, or pay towards a holiday, and just to do it for to be like, oh, I've done it, and also new audience of people kind of thing, and like, oh yeah, look, I do mail order and stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're home relaxing. I'm supposed not working. So, it's just, well, yeah, people are seeing there's easy money things. As one of the small shows, not only had 300 people attend at £7 entry, and that adds a plus trader tables. Yeah, I think that's what. Again, yeah, I think some people are, and I think some not all, but some are looking at things like inverters again, going, oh my god, they get 2,000 people, 1,500 people indoors. What if we get it? And that's what they're doing it for. Whereas like the parent show, the table costs just about cover the venue cost. But then like the sponsor pays for the leaflets and stuff.
Mm.
And everything else. And then there's other costs, involved as well. They parents, they get a little bit of profit, but not a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sure, but they don't do it for they're not doing it for profit.
I think it is to a point that it is very easy to set up a show. It's very easy to.
The thing is, within there's no legislation, so you don't need any licenses for it. Unlike for Reptile, where you do need a license to do that. And yeah, authorities aren't really too worried about things. But I think yeah. I think a lot of the smaller ones, a lot of the smaller ones, they're not going to attract all the big name traders.
No.
Which might put off some public from going.
Yeah. Because there are some public that will literally look at the trader list and be like, well, that's some good traders. I'm going to go to that. Or they may look at it and think, don't know any of the traders.
Don't know what they're trading, so no, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I was going to say that, small shows are bad shows. I've done some small shows that have been fantastic.
Oh, yeah, small traders are really good.
Because I remember I didn't trade at it. I went there to scout out to see what it would be like. It was just outside Bedford before the Bedford invert show was everything. There's an invert show. I arrived and there was one trader there.
That trader must have made a killing.
There's one trader at the show. There was other traders, but there was one trader selling anything to do with inverts. At this invert show.
He probably sold out.
I think it's all about bug show or something, or whatever it's called. There was another store selling handbags, but just general kind of fake leather knockoff handbags, whatever it was. I don't know. But I was just like, what?
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking people for starting up invert shows. I think it's very much and the more shows, the more spread out the people will be visiting, which means a lot of the shows will be quieter because people will be like,
this is the thing. Like the invert hobby has certainly grown over the past years and continues to grow. But there's still only a finite amount of people and money being spent.
Yeah.
So, and so it's sort of like, and this is, I mean, there's a bit, there's a few shows. I'm not really doing them so much, but where they're like, oh, we're the only one in this area. But it's like, well, actually, there's another 1.5 hour or an hour up the road from you in a month's time.
Yeah.
Or in a few weeks, and there's a little cluster of some. I was like, they're all kind of fairly near each other in terms of the time of year they are, and distance and stuff. I was like, well, if I was living in that area, I'd be like, well, which one of these do I want to go to?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah,
sort of thing. Unless you're absolutely crazy like me, but like general person is probably just gonna be like, oh, well, which one of these?
Because that's the other thing. This year for Wigan, people are going to be like, "Oh, shall I go to the IHS or shall I go to Wigan?" So, and because IHS isn't on that often, twice a year,
yeah,
a lot of people are going to pick IHS.
Plus, it depends on. I think that will very much depend on if you're solidly just invert. If you just invert, I would be like, oh no, just do Invert UK because there's going to be far more variety of inverts. But if you're, reptile and amphibian as well as inverts, you're going to go to IHS because they got reptiles and amphibians.
I mean, and I think a lot of people I know in the invert community or the invert world keep reptiles and amphibians.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I think a lot of people will go to the IHS, but Wigan will still be busy because there will be the smaller people that don't want loads and loads of animals will come to the invert show because, I mean, keeping a little tiny scorpion in that size thing instead of a long snake in a 6-foot viv. Makes
I get your point, Josh. Of like, if it's people putting on shows because they think it'll add value, then great. But if they're doing it just because that annoys him, I mean, there's probably some doing it just to try and make a name for themselves as well. Probably.
Yeah.
And the thing is, a lot of these things were said when Invert Shows UK first started up. A lot of shows were like, oh no, you're going to dilute it all and stuff. And actually, they built up the hobby. It has built the hobby a lot more.
Yeah.
So, so many more people are coming to the shows compared to what they used to be.
But if it wasn't for the Invert UK shows, we wouldn't have come to a show.
That's it. I mean, before Invert Shows UK, there was maybe 4 shows in a year.
Yeah.
And maybe 5 shows in a year. But when I first started, there was only in terms of just invertebrate, there was 4 when I first started. Which was, the main ones were BTS and AES. They were the 2 big ones, and then the 2 Midlands and entomological fairs, which then took smaller ones, and that was it. And then Seas came along, and then after however many years of then just there being 5 a year, Invert Shows came along, and they just done 3 a year, I think, and then added a 4th, and then they've added another up to 9.
And then they're 6, and the 7th, and then an 8th.
Sort of thing. A lot of people thought, oh my god, they're going to, that was going to dilute, and it didn't. Hopefully, all you can do is hope that it doesn't, the amount that there is doesn't dilute it all, but it's definitely a very valid concern.
And
that's just point as well. If you end up with just constant shows, you can't really do show special prices because then, especially if you're doing them all, because that's just then your prices.
Oh yeah.
So I'll be I'm kind of interested to see what the show roster will be like next year. And I think there's a few that will very much depend on how their shows go in terms of trader uptake as well as people going in uptake.
Yeah.
I've seen ones come and go over the years. I mean, years ago I didn't do it, but someone tried to do a 2-day show.
Well, Ants, whatever it is, the one that in Wales, they're doing a 2-day show.
Yeah, there's going to be a 2-day invertebrate show, all invertebrates.
That's a bit much.
Yeah, it went on once. That was it.
Mm. I mean, potentially. Which one's the InBet UK show that's got 2 halls? Coventry.
Coventry, yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Bloody hell, Josh.
Damn, Josh. You don't need to do that, man. Josh has just done a £10 super chat just to say congrats on him 3K. Damn.
That's my £10.
Shut up. God, I haven't had a super chat for ages. Damn.
You got a naught on that, Josh. That you know. Be 100. Oh, so it is a big event thing.
It's all from what I've seen of like with Anchor. I've only ever seen video because I've never been. It looks like a very different type of event, and it's like that. I think that I've seen video from like one of their first ones where they have like scape officers and stuff. So people are there building scape.
Oh, scape off. I was going to say, what have they got a half pipe in the middle of the hall?
Where like people like doing live planted ant enclosures there and then kind of thing, and stuff and various other things.
How much were tables for that, Josh? Right, private message if you don't want to put it in chat.
So it's like, it looks really, you know, from what was it? I'm going back. Yeah, the last video I saw, probably a few years ago. I think was it 2 day or was it just 1 day? Then I can't remember, but it did look really like a really cool little event.
Oh, it's not a table thing. Was it a wall thing? Ceiling thing?
Mm.
Oh, okay. So you haven't had to pay for tables, well, to pay for it at all. Bloody good.
We haven't had another business there, so he's honoured. Nice.
Nice.
Ooh. Right, well, it's actually gone 11, so I'll probably bring the stream to a close. Oh, there we go. I'll just highlight that. So he's not paying. Just bring the stock, and he's also donating some of the sales to their charity. Fantastic.
£3.50.
And they also have a not for profit. Cool. Well, yeah. Well, we'll certainly see you. I'll probably be knackered on Sunday morning from a drive up there of an evening.
Well, at least you're going to sleep in the hotel room. It just depends what time you get into your hotel room.
Yeah, we'll take it easy because we'll get something to eat on the way up.
Mm.
Because otherwise it'll just be super late by the time we eat.
Me and Josh are going out for dinner together.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, think of me and everyone. We're at some crummy services eating some crummy.
Yeah.
Takeaway or whatever.
I was about to say, I think we need, Josh, we need to find a all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet, but I'm actually having an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet on Thursday. I don't want another one.
What's wrong with you?
I can't. We go to this, me and my friend go to this Chinese buffet place near us, and when I come out of it, I regret eating that much. I literally come out and I can't walk properly. I'm like stumbling to the car, and yeah, it's awful. I don't really want to do that before an in-person show.
All that MSG and salt. Lovely.
Oh, to a spoons. Spoons would be good, but remember it's Saturday night, so it will have all of the
Saturday night people.
Saturday night in it, bruv.
Spoons Brigade of Barnsley. All right, I'm going to stream. Cheers, everyone, for joining. Cheers, Chris, for being on screen. Cheers, Josh, for the donation, the super chat. Much appreciated. And I hope to see many of you at Barnsley show.
Yes.
So where's... Cool, right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.